What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Tori Amos, and we're up to the penultimate tune on her 1996 album, Boys for Pele. Thank you again to Nigel. And the song is, do I have this right? Yeah, Putting the Damage On. So I don't know, it's not a phrase in that particular wording that I've often seen. Obviously, the meaning itself seems relatively straightforward. The idea of making an impact in terms of harming something, though of course that might not be a living thing or a person, though perhaps that is the most likely candidate. So yeah, I don't know what putting the damage on may mean in any song, and in a Tori Amos song we know the narratives or the analogies or visual tableaus might be even more complicated, so I'll try to follow what I can. Let's give it a listen. This is Tori Amos. The song is Putting the Damage On, and it's from her 1996 album Boys for Pele.
Glue stuck to my shoes. Does anyone know why you play with an orange ride? You say you packed my things and divided one was mine. You're off to the mountain top. I say a skinny legs could use some better. Now I'm wishing for my best impression of my best Dickinson. But now I've got to worry, 'cause boy, you still look pretty when you're putting the damage on. Yes, when you're putting the damage on. Dig it out. Scratch on your door. I never left you for a banjo. I only just turned around for a poodle covered in my impression of my best Dickinson. But now I've got to worry, 'cause boy, you still look pretty when you're putting the damage on. Pretty when you're putting the damage on. Dig it out. I'm trying not to move, it's just your ghost passing through. I said I'm trying not to move, it's just your ghost passing through. It's just your ghost passing through. And now I'm quite sure there's a light in your blood down. I never seen a light move like yours can do to me. So now I'm wishing for my best impression pretty to me, but I've got a place to go. I've got a ticket to your lecture. Now I've got to hurry, 'cause even still you're so pretty when you're putting the damage. Yes, when you're putting the damage on, you're just so pretty when you're putting the damage on.
Wow. A moving tune, even though I'm not sure I'm following the lyrics. My best guess, because at first it sounds like, they're packing up, he's going to leave, he's going to go climb the mountain, I think she said, and thus, maybe not literally, but the idea of, I've got some big ambition, and that's more important to me than staying here with you, and so the idea that he's just focused on leaving, and then she's talking about his ghost passing through, which, again, that could be like he's just not there anymore, and in a lived space that was shared, suddenly one partner's absence will be keenly felt, and the rooms, it's like they have echoes of the other person's voice, and I feel like maybe the ghost was figurative, but maybe he did pass away, and maybe climbing the mountain is, ascending to some other realm, or going to heaven, something like that. So I wasn't sure about that, and then it's like, saying that he's still so pretty when he's putting the damage on. Is it like him leaving in whatever capacity or however intentionally or otherwise that hurt her, so that damage is being put on her? And so there's like parts of this that I'm not sure of, even though I heard some of the lines I think pretty clearly. It's a very Tori song in terms of her vocal delivery. Again, it's skillful, elegant, vulnerable, very intimate, and altogether human all at the same time, but even more so. And there was that moment where she was sort of quivering and like her voice was wavering. There was a moment where she almost let it go out of melodic control, as if, again, she's still coping or, trying to deal with, again, this person's absence, their ghost passing through. And then sonically, in one respect, it's a very Tori tune. The piano, which gets bigger and flourishes, and then very light and intimate and soft at other times. But the brass, there was this orchestral brass, which feels less common. I think there may have been woodwinds too, but definitely the horns really did stand out and felt a bit anomalous in her larger catalog, but were very welcome. So yeah, very masterful tune. I'm curious about the scene painting and or narrative, and again, I heard a number of the words and lines more or less clearly, I think, but I don't quite know how to place them, so I'll be curious to hear what people have to say. In any case, another incredible tune from Tori. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.